If you know Jacob, you know a good man. You know a man who is faithful, strong, independent, God-fearing, and a true friend. He embodies in his life the ideals of what we should expect from any person. But the truth is he's not just any person. He's my little brother. Been one of the greatest annoyances of my life. But in truth, I could wish for no better a man to call my brother. I don't have much advice. But what I do have is that you love the Lord first. You love Him first. You recognize that you can't love her unless you love Him. You recognize that you can't be the man you're called to be unless you love Him. He will be your great sustainer. Your family, and especially your wife, they're your first ministry. My church, my friends, that woman who sits next to you right now. That's your first ministry. You're called to love her like Christ loved the church, gave Himself up for her. You're called to live with her in an understanding way and to honor her as a co-heir of the grace of life. For all of your goodness, you will do no better than what God has supplied you in that woman. I know that you are a man capable of showing love and compassion and true loyalty, because you've shown it to me. But now it's time for somebody else to take that place here. Love her with all that you are. Love her with all that you can do. Times will get hard, and you'll feel like giving up. Both of you will. She'll get tired of your stupidity, and you'll get tired of being proved that you're stupid. But for both of you, know that His grace is sufficient to meet your failures. Love one another well. Love your God well. Show that love to others. Never forget that your big brother is always here. I love you. To Jacob and to Alyssa.
Kiss the bride, son, it's help.
Hello, so for those of you who don't know me, which I'm pretty sure everyone does, my name is Morgan, and I'm Alyssa's older sister.
And I'm Graceland, Alyssa's best friend. We know it's a little untraditional to have two maids of honors, but Alyssa didn't want to hurt Morgan's feelings by choosing favorites.
Or she knew that we would be making an amazing pair to deliver this speech, because Graceland is brutally honest, and I'm, well, me. You are too.
Being best friends with Alyssa has been a roller coaster of a ride. From our laughters to our all-night talks to now getting married. I've truly enjoyed the ride with you. I honestly can't wait to make more memories with you down the road. When meeting Alyssa, we had a bond from the very beginning. The bond wasn't like any other friendship I had ever experienced before. If I'm being honest, you're more like a sister to me. Over the years, since sophomore year to be exact, we have always told each other everything, but now it's time for you to do that with Jacob. So, as for that, I am 100% sure that God had a reason for bringing you two together, and I'm honestly 100% so excited for you, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for y'all. And just know I'll always be here. I may not be around the corner anymore, but
I know you're 13 hours away.
15. But phone call away, I got y'all. I promise.
You don't have many things to say, because I'm your big sister. Embarrassing, happy, sad. I won't do it to you. I'm just going to get straight to the okay. To begin with, I never thought this day would come. If you know Alyssa at all, you know she never opened up how she felt about men, or much less who she even liked. So when Alyssa brought Jacob home, I immediately knew he was the right one, because he wouldn't risk coming if he wasn't the right one, you know. Especially with Alyssa. Alyssa would never I'll say what you say about me, girl. No, you would Alyssa just was very she was waiting for the one. And so I knew when she was gonna bring him home, that he was gonna be the right one for her, so Alyssa wouldn't bring him home for us to meet if he wasn't. However, I didn't realize that the guy she was gonna bring home was going to be a guy as great as Jacob. I couldn't imagine a guy who's a better fit for her, and how I've watched y'all throughout the past months and how y'all's walking across has grown. But the fact that you put up with Alyssa, that's a little. Tell me.
It's a full-time job.
It was what? And I also knew that you're the right one because Alyssa kept talking about you too. So I was like, I don't think I did.
Constantly.
You did. And I was she was definitely crazy about Jacob, or she wouldn't keep talking. She was like, Jacob, this guy named Jacob, and we met no APs, so it's Jacob. Well, actually, yeah. I am very glad to have Jacob as my brother. I didn't grow up with my brother, but very lucky to have Jacob. Especially seeing the way he treats Alyssa, he's very nice, and he makes me feel like family, and so his family does too, to make me feel like family. Even though I'm not, and I appreciate that. But you are. I am now, but I wasn't this time.
Come on.
No.
What do you mean?
No. However, the reason I best think that you're good for Alyssa is because you bring out her confidence, and you brought her out of her shell. Before you came along, she was very quiet. She didn't talk to many people She also didn't show her feet. She wore socks in the pool.
Hey, I'm
So
getting my feet
she was
now.
very insecure about her feet. So bring out her confidence. But Jacob, you're definitely the one that got her outgoing and brought her to be herself. And for that reason, I'm 100% sure that God brought y'all together for a reason. I can't wait to be part of your futures forever. Because I'm your sister. Too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I did it.
I was trying to think of something. I don't want to make it cross things or something.